If you run a flower shop and want your ads to pop up when somebody searches florist near me, this video is for you. Most florists don't struggle with Google ads because they don't work. They struggle with Google ads because they set them up wrong at the very start. That's why they bid on the wrong keywords, overpay for clicks, and never understand why their competitors keep showing up above them. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to set up Google ads the proper way for your flower shop, including how to find the correct keywords to bid on and find out exactly how much your competitors are paying per click, and how to avoid the two biggest mistakes that new advertisers make when they set up their Google Ads campaign. If you want your ads to show up when people are actively searching for florists near them, this is a tutorial that you must not skip. But without further ado, let's dive into the tutorial. So the very first thing we want to do in the Google Ads dashboard is we're not going to create the campaign just yet. We want an unfair advantage first. We want to find out how much people are paying to appear at the top of the page and what keywords to actually bid on. So how we do that is we go over to the left-hand side to tools, we go to planning, and then we go to keyword planner. All right. Now what we want to do now is just tap on discover new keywords like this. And we're just going to type in what people would typically type in to find a florist. So somebody would usually type in florist near me or flower shop near me, just anything like this. What we want to do now is just change the locations so we can get the most relevant data. What we want to do is make this exact to our area. So I'm going to type in Melbourne. So this is just the city that I live in. If you don't live in a city, just pick the nearest city to you because it will have the most relevant data to you, okay? So we're gonna tap on save, and now we're just gonna tap on get results. So the very first thing we wanna do here is tap on average monthly searches. This brings down the highest search keywords per month. So the words that people are mashing into Google search over and over again to find businesses like yours, okay? So as you can see here, florist near me, 10,000 to 100,000 average monthly searches. There is a ridiculous amount of work out here for florist, okay? So what we want to do is we want to pay attention to the top of page bid low range and high range, okay? And the reason why we want to do this is because we're going to have a maximum cost per click later on, and we need to know what our maximum cost per click should be. How we do that is we look at all these different keywords here, all the ones that we're going to click on. So let's go through here and just tap on all these different keywords that are relevant to our business. Just like this. Now we're just going to remember what our top of page bid high range is. We're just going to copy this. Now, obviously there's hundreds more keywords that I could be picking in here, but obviously this is just a tutorial for you guys to learn. So I'm just going to grab a small handful. There's plenty of traffic anyway. If I started the campaign with this many keywords, it would still print money because there's an unbelievable amount of search traffic. So just make sure you copy this, paste these over into your notes because we're going to use these later on, okay? Make sure to do this. Now what we're going to do now, since we know what keywords we're going to use to bid on and we know the top of page bid high range, we're just going to go over to campaigns and we're just going to tap on new campaign. Now for our campaign objective, we want to pick leads or sales. It really depends on you. If you get payment before you do the service, pick sales. But if you're giving out quotes, like everything like this for weddings or funerals or anything like that, you want leads because obviously you're going to get their information first and then give them a price, okay? So use whichever one's going to be best for you. So we're just going to go with leads for this campaign. And now we want to put in our conversion goals. So you can have signups, page views, and phone call leads, okay? So I have a full separate video on my YouTube channel. It's linked directly in the description that teaches you exactly how to set up conversion tracking for your business. Go watch it after this video, okay? Just so you know exactly how much money you're actually making from Google Ads. But Google Ads, after you finish the whole campaign setup, takes a while to publish and get reviewed by Google itself. So you've got plenty of time to go and watch this video and set up your conversion tracking after this, all right? So we're gonna tap on continue now, and we're gonna go down to selecting a campaign type. The campaign type we want is just going to be search because we want our ads to appear when people type up things like florist near me or flower shop near me or anything like that. Now the way that we'd like to reach our goal is just gonna be website visits. So just paste in your website like this. And now we're just going to tap on continue and just put in the campaign name. So I like to just put in the campaign name based around what keywords we're using. These ads are going to show up when people type up flower shop near me or anything like that. You'd have a completely separate campaign for different services like funerals, weddings, and all these different things. And the reason why we want to have separate campaigns is because we want to have the most relevant ad to what the searcher is searching, okay? So for this ad, we're going with flower shop near me because this is a generic term and a generic keyword that we're just bidding on. So all of our ad copy and everything like that is going to be based around flower shop near me, right? We're not going to be going ham on weddings, this, that, and everything. It's just a broad ad because we want to be relevant to the broad search, right? And the reason why I put this as exact is because that's the keyword type that we're going to be using. Don't stress, I'll teach you exactly what that means in a couple of minutes. We're going to tab on continue now. Now here's the very first mistake that new advertisers make when it comes to Google Ads. It's the bidding, okay? We want to start this on clicks, not conversions, because we don't have conversion data in our account, so Google will spend a ridiculous amount of money trying to figure out how to get a conversion with no conversion data. We want to put it on clicks and train Google Ads on our own conversion data, right? And then we can flip it over to a conversion-focused bidding strategy with a target CPA. But for now, we're going to focus on clicks, setting the maximum cost per click. If you remember, on average, our maximum cost per click was around $3. So we're just going to put in $3 right here. I'm going to whip it up on the screen to show you the exact part that I was talking about, but just make sure you just grab all of the keywords and then just have an average of what your maximum cost per click should be. And then just find the average of what the top of page bid is and then make that your maximum cost per click. So let's just tap on next. We're going to remove Google search partners and display because they're really hard to track. If you can't track it, probably shouldn't be spending money on it, right? And by the way, you might get this little warning sign up here in bidding. Do not stress about this. This is because we have it on a clicks focused bidding strategy, not a conversion focused one. This is completely fine. This is what you want to do, okay? So don't stress about this. Now for the locations, tab on enter another location. I'm gonna teach you the best way to do this. Not the shit way everybody else suggests. I'm gonna teach you the best way, okay? We're gonna tab on advanced search. We're gonna tab on show all areas. And we're just gonna type in one of the areas that we service or, you know, the location of our shop. We're just gonna tap on include. Now what we wanna do is go through and include all these different areas around us. You know, all the people that would come to our business because we're in close enough reach, all right? Now, obviously, if you're doing this based off deliveries, you just go as far out as you deliver, all right? So we're gonna go through and just include all these areas here. Now, the reason why we wanna do it this way by targeting all these different postcodes is because we can increase and decrease bids later on. So just say we get a lot of clients from Caulfield North, we can increase bids there. So we spend more money in Caulfield North because obviously it's returning the most money. And just say Malvern East over here, we don't get many clients, get a lot of window shoppers, a lot of wasted clicks, we waste a lot of money there. We can decrease bids there because obviously it's just wasting our money, right? You don't get this ability if you do this the dumb way, which everybody else teaches. They tap on radius, drop this massive ugly pin like this, and then they target a massive area. Absolutely horrible. You can't do bid adjustments later on. So I recommend getting rid of that, not doing it that way, and doing it the way that I'm telling you right now. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass because you have to go through so many little areas to target them, but it's not that bad. It will save you so much money in the future. Once you put in your targeting, just tap on save. And now here's the second biggest mistake that new advertisers make. It's right down here in the locations options. So as you can see, it says presence or interest. This means anyone that is interested in your area can see your ads. So a person from a foreign land can see your ad and click on it and waste your money, okay? We don't want this. We only want people that are regularly in or live in our locations, right? This way we'll save so much money because we're not wasting money on clicks from people who aren't in our area, okay? We do not want to waste our clicks on that. So to save yourself a ridiculous amount of money, go to presence people in or regularly in your included locations. Look, if you do want an unfair advantage in your florist business, I do have my advertising course linked straight down in the description. I'll teach you everything I know about Google ads, Facebook ads, and optimizing your entire business. If you're interested, go check it out. It'll be the best investment you'll ever make in your entire business. Let's get back into the video. So keep scrolling down. We're gonna go to audience segments now. This is the same thing with locations. We can do bid adjustments later on based on different audiences. So just go in here, tap on select all. If you don't have this option because you're completely brand new, you can just tap on browse and go through and select them like this. And just make sure to keep this on observation, not targeting, all right? Now, once we've done that, go down to more options. You can run your ads Monday to Fridays if you'd like, just like this. Super simple, super easy. Put in your times, or you can just run them flat out 24/7, okay? Now we're gonna tap on next. Tap on next again. Keyword and asset generation. We don't wanna use this right now because a lot of the time it's been glitching out and not allowing us to publish the campaign. Plus, it just jams your ad campaign full of a bunch of ugly stuff. Oh my God, are you kidding me when I was just saying that? What are the fucking chances of that? Don't restart it. Don't restart it. Don't restart it. Don't restart it. Okay. 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 Okay, we're good. So keyword and asset generation, don't use this. Google's $1 billion company, yet they keep messing this up. I don't know why, it's very annoying. But we don't want any of the stuff that they use anyway. It's all AI garbage. We want to skip past this and manually put in all of our own keywords and headlines and everything like that anyway, because this will give us an unfair advantage because, we've actually thought about this rather than jamming in random AI garbage, all right? So you remember all those keywords that I told you to grab earlier? This is where you paste them in, okay? Paste them in like this. Now what we want to do is change these all to exact match. Now how we do that is just by putting brackets around the sides of it, all right? Now to explain this for you, so we have exact match, phrase match, and broad match. These are all the different types of keywords. Broad match is when there's nothing around it. Phrase match has the little quotation marks, and then obviously exact match is when it has the little brackets around it. So we want exact match, but to explain it out to you, broad match will just show your ads to anything slightly relevant to any of your keywords, which is horrible. We don't want this. We don't want irrelevant clicks. And then phrase match shows your ads to more relevant search terms that are related to this, but it still has a fair bit of useless traffic as well. So I like to stick with exact match because your ads only show up when people type in these exact terms, which is perfect for us because there's so much search volume anyway that we don't have to worry about needing to find new keywords or anything like that because we're getting 10 to 100,000 average monthly searches, all right? So we're just gonna change all these to exact match. I'm just gonna use ChatGPT because it's a lot easier. So bang, I've just pasted them all in like that. They're now all exact match. Now what we wanna do is start creating the ad, where the magic happens, all right? Please don't worry about the ad strength. This literally means nothing. It's a useless metric. We're gonna scroll down and we're gonna put in our phone number off the bat. So just add it in like this. When people see your ad through their phone, they'll be able to tap here to go directly to your website, or they can tap down here on the number and they'll call your business straight away. Absolutely killer to have in it. So tap on apply now. So what we're gonna do now is scroll down to the headlines. So these are the big blue areas right at the top. Let's put in some headlines that actually work, all right? So let's get rid of all these and I'm gonna paste in all the ones that I like. All right, bang. As you can see right here, I've just pasted in a bunch of different headlines that are actually good. Now I'm also gonna show you a secret little headline as well that nobody ever teaches in YouTube tutorials because they don't want you to know it, because it's an absolutely killer headline. What you want to do is use this little squiggly bracket, tap on keyword insertion, and then just tap on title case, and then type in one of your keywords. So I'm just going to type in florist near me and tap on apply, and I'm just going to pin this into position 1. This might affect the ad strength, but don't stress if it does. Now we're going to scroll up and look at our ad. So what the keyword insertion does is when somebody types into Google one of the keywords that you're bidding on, like flower shops near me, as you can see right up here, flower shops near me is one of the keywords that we're bidding on. It's actually going to take that exact keyword that triggered to show your ad, and it's going to use that as a headline. Now pin this into position 1 because it shows up in the first position of the headlines. You can't be any more relevant to what the searcher is searching than literally the words that they typed into the search bar, all right? And then we have all these nice, amazing secondary headlines, local florist near you, same day flower orders, beautiful boutiques on demand, order flowers online today, custom arrangements available, flowers for every occasion. These are killer headlines. Feel free, steal them, chuck them in your business. I don't care. I want you to get the best results possible for your business. Now we're gonna go down to the descriptions and we're going to fill these out with the shit that actually works, okay? Because right now it's just put in really bad descriptions. So bang, here's my 2 descriptions right here. You can put in 4 of these, but I'm just going to use 2 for this example. We're gonna scroll up and have a look at how our ad's looking. So as you can see, it's an absolutely killer ad so far. Flower shop near me, order flowers online today. It's literally the most relevant ad to what they search because it's the literal words that they put into the search bar, flower shop near me. And then it's a call to action, order flowers online today, fresh handcrafted boutiques made easy, online ordering with fast pickup or delivery, local flower shop offering custom arrangements for birthdays, events, and special moments. Bang. Beautiful ad, all right? But we're not done just yet. We want to put in site links. So yeah, as you can see down here, there's multiple different site links. We want to make these a little bit more punchy to get people to actually click on them because nobody ever is going to tap on about us because they don't care, all right? They want to know when they can get their flowers or anything like that, or how they can order online. By the way, we should also put in images. If you're a brand new ad campaign, you probably don't have images right now, but how you do it, just add your images like this. I'm just gonna tap on website or social because I'm just going to go through and tap all these because this is grabbing the photos that are on my website. Obviously, just upload any photos that you have into here, tap on save, and then we just want to put in our business name here, add in your logo right here, and then here's some punchier site links for you. So stuff that actually gets clicked. So we could change this contact us to order flowers online today, right? That's way more punchier, way more clickable. And you just want to change the link to a ordering flowers online page. You can put in your descriptions here if you want as well. Majority of the time, people won't be able to see the descriptions, so I'm just letting you know. You could have a different site link like view boutiques, bang like that, because that's also clickable, or custom arrangements, or need flowers delivered. Like, these are killer site links, guys. This actually gets people to click on the site links themselves. Like, they're actually clickable assets rather than what they were before. Right? And once you've done all that, just tap on apply. But for me, I'm just going to get out of here. We're going to go to callouts. You can just add in little snippets at the very end of your description. Like, I'm going to show you a good little callout here. Bang, as you can see here, I just put in 3 different callouts: book online, delivery available, same day flowers. They literally just appear right at the end of the description. Once you've done these and you're happy with them, you can just tap on save and then tap on apply. But honestly, in my opinion, they don't change that much. So it's really up to you whether you want to do them or not. Go to more assets. You can put in promotions if you're running promotions, or pricing or anything like that. I personally recommend just not using any of these things in here, and especially don't use the Google Ads lead forms. They're absolutely horrible. We're basically done with creating the ad. We just want to tap on save. I want to tap on next. And then we want to put in our daily budget. I recommend grabbing the maximum cost per click, which for us was around $3, timesing it by 10, and that should equal our daily budget for now, okay? So that would be around $30. I'm just gonna put in $5 just because this is obviously just a demonstration. But what this gives you is a minimum of 10 clicks per day at the maximum cost per click. And as you know, there's a top of page with low range and high range. So not every click is going to be the maximum cost per click. It's gonna be anywhere from $1, whatever it was, to $3, okay? So you most likely get around 15 to 20 clicks, not just 10 clicks per day. And if you've got a good website that converts around 30%, you do the math, you're gonna get a lot of jobs out of this. So what we're gonna do now is tap on next. Now it's just going to check for errors and probably ask to confirm it's me. As you can see, it just popped up. Obviously, go and confirm it's you, otherwise you won't be able to publish the campaign. Since I'm just doing a demonstration, I'm not going to confirm it's me to actually publish the campaign because I'm not going to publish it, but you will just get the option to publish right up here at the top right, and right down here at the bottom right as well. Thanks for watching, guys. If you did want that unfair advantage in your florist business, there is a link to my advertising course straight down the description. It'll teach you everything I know about Google Ads, Facebook ads, and optimizing your entire business.